Welcome back to Birch's Blessed BBQ. My name is Michael Birch. Let's make some juicy, tender, moist pork steak. We have our meat. We have our pork steak. It is cut off of our pork shoulder, same meat that we make pulled pork with. And we are going to be making these pork steaks on the pellet smoker. First, we're going to go down with our divine bark and then layer that on top with our peach habanero. Go a light layer of this divine bark, bring in some savory notes. Nothing can stop what God has planned for you. All right, give it a pat. We're gonna come back over with our peach habanero. This rub's gonna bring in some sweetness and the heat that we're looking for. Flip it over. And come back over with our divine bark. A tender, juicy pork steak. I think this is the hot batch of the peach habanero I made. So we're gonna be a little light with this seasoning. Not trying to burn my mouth. I want to finish with a dang, that's good, dang, that's good, dang. These pork steaks are looking perfectly seasoned to me. Let's let them sweat in for 10 to 15 minutes and then go get them on the smoker. We're smoking on the Pit Boss Pro series today. We're gonna be doing these pork steaks hot and fast today. They are already sweating in. It's been 10, 15 minutes. We have the smoker set to 475. Let's go grab our pork steaks, and they're looking nice and sweated in. We have some extra smoke coming out of here, so we want to capture that. We got some heat on there coming as well. 45 minutes later, pork steaks are ready, looking nice and juicy. We got some nice color on there, and we're gonna let them rest for about 15 minutes and then go in for a bite. It is time for our taste test. We saved it here. Cut it up with you. Let's go ahead and cut along this bone. Let's take a look at that. Looking nice and juicy. Nice and tender. Let's go in for a bite. The pork steak with divine bark and our peach habanero rub. Yeah. Let's add a little bit more salt on here. This was the hot batch of the peach habanero. Dang, that's good. Dang, that's good. Dang. Dang, that's good. Dang, that's good. Dang. Add a little bit more salt. Brings more of a pop. It's a good thing we went light with the peach habanero there because it was the hot batch. Sweetness, since we went less of the peach habanero, the sweetness is coming through lightly, and then the heat's just sitting there on the back of the tongue. If we would have powdered up, seasoned it too hard, that's perfect. People will try to kill your dream, and it might even be your own family. Just like Joseph, he had a dream, he had a vision. Went and told his brothers, and they tried to kill him. They threw him in the ditch, sold him off to slavery. All right, got out there, went to Potiphar's, started working, got his name light on, went to jail, went to prison, and was still through the midst of all that, because it was God's plan. All right, nobody can do anything to you unless it was God's plan. Nobody can derail you unless you let them. The only reasons why it's happening is because God allowed it. And just like Joseph, God has a plan for you. No matter what situation you're in right now, if you allow God to move and you allow him to do what he wants to do in your life, and as you're going through these things, you're not sitting down about yourself, but you're still walking in your gift. Figuring out what you can learn from this situation, how to move forward, how this is going to elevate you to the next level that God's taking you. And just like Joseph, you'll run the whole nation. You'll all be in the palm of your hands of what God has for you. They tried to take it away. They didn't understand. They don't have to. Your family doesn't have to understand. Your friends don't have to understand. But as long as you Keep moving in the direction that God has planned for you. Soon they'll see it, right? You don't have to explain it to them. Soon they'll see. Then they'll come back. But see, the thing is, God prepares a table, a feast in front of your enemies. You'll be sitting at the table eating, and they'll just be watching. With that being said, don't let the situation that you're in stop you from becoming all that you can be. It is temporary. This too shall pass. This too shall, say it with me. This too shall pass. You're in the dumps right now. You don't know what you're going to do. You don't know where your money's coming from the next. This too shall pass. You don't know where your next meal is coming from. This too shall pass, right? Somebody's treating you in the wrong way. That's not your person. And this too shall pass. And then soon you'll understand why you were in this situation. You'll be able to learn from every moment that you were in. This has been pork steak on the pellet grill, still seared hot and fast. We got some nice color on there. Kept it nice and juicy. Pulled it at the right temp. And it is tasting phenomenal. I thought that was the hot batch of the peach habanero. I think it was. I went lighter, and it was still prominent. The spice was. Still tastes amazing with the sweetness coming through, the savory from the divine bark. Have to give it a try. We did 475, opened up the flame, flipped it back and forth, and got the color that we wanted. That being said, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't already, tag me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I would love to see what you're cooking. This is your time. Some people aren't going to agree with it, and it might be the people closest to you. You have to keep moving in the direction that God has planned for you. And it's okay if some people fall off, they're not around anymore. Because just like the seasons, things change. And that's a great thing so that we can elevate. Everything has a reason. Thank you for spending some time with me today. God bless you. And I'm out. Peace. I'll see you in the next one.